post-Afghanistan, I would have thought, and you tell me if I'm wrong, I would have thought people living on Taiwan were feeling a lot more nervous than before.
Well, undoubtedly. I mean, obviously, they've seen what's happened in Hong Kong, and that's kind of sparked a certain kind of worry, because it seems as if the world has let Hong Kong happen, democracy be subsumed in that region. And Taiwan has always been seen with international experts as being a kind of a flashpoint, that were Taiwan to be invaded by China, then it would take on a much bigger global perspective. The thing is, I mean, there's two things to say, just to correct what you said at the very beginning. In terms of China flying over Taiwanese airspace, they haven't really flown over Taiwanese airspace at all. They've flown over the air recognition area, which is a much bigger area.
Okay.
I mean, it's still significant, yes, but they do it all the time. So there's been more flights now than there were a year ago. Secondly, it's National Day. It's National Day in China and in Taiwan, the founding of the Republic. Therefore, there are these every year. There's a flexing of muscles going on. So there's a little bit of slightly overkill on what's actually happening. And in some ways, I would suggest that it's been overinflated by some of the Western press. I'm not suggesting you're doing this at all. As a matter of fact, I think GBNews is actually putting a nice corrective in some of this conversation. But obviously, you have French diplomats in Taiwan at the moment. You've got German and American and Australian and New Zealand warships in the region. In some ways, Taiwan has been discovered by the West as this kind of vulnerable country, as a way of really flagging up China as a major threat, which obviously it is anyway. But it's almost like, it's funny that suddenly the West is concerned about Taiwan. It hasn't actually been for 40 years. So there's something strange going on here beyond the China-Taiwan relationship, I think.
OK, so your message really is, don't panic. This is the situation that exists between Taiwan and the mainland, and is unlikely to change in the foreseeable future.
I think, when it comes to China, you can't really tell what's going to happen the following day, and you can't really tell on the basis of what they tell you. However, I think this has been around for a long time. Taiwan is right to be kind of afraid, because China has always claimed Taiwan, and Xi Jinping has said he will be taking it back. But it's maybe on a 10, 20-year timescale. I think that Taiwan, on the other hand, is actually doing that thing which a small country might do in the circumstances, which is to flag up its vulnerability in order to require and request and in some ways demand Western interest and help. So I think that there's an exacerbation of underlying tensions into something which is much bigger than what it should be, and it's quite a dangerous situation because of that.
We'll keep watching, and thank you for that great analysis. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much, Nigel. Bye-bye.
Welcome to the GB News YouTube channel. You can watch us live 24 hours a day, catch up on your favourite shows, and join in the conversation in the comments below.
Don't forget to subscribe and you'll never miss any of our exclusive content.